It's easy to imagine that the biggest threat to an organization comes from external sources. However, insider threats can be just as damaging, if not more so. An insider threat refers to a type of cyber attack that originates from an individual who works for an organization or has authorized access to its networks or systems. This individual could be a current or former employee, consultant, board member, or business partner. In this video, we are going to learn about the types of employee actions that can lead to data breaches. Let's begin with innocent actions. These are unintentional mistakes made by employees who mean no harm but accidentally cause a breach. This may include accidentally sending confidential information to the wrong recipient, losing mobile devices containing company data, or selling or discarding a filing cabinet that still holds sensitive documents. These actions often occur due to inexperience, lack of awareness, or insufficient training. For example, a newly hired employee might receive an email that appears to be from their manager requesting urgent help. Unaware that it's a phishing scam, they click a malicious link or provide sensitive information. Another example is a former employee who inadvertently and without malicious intent downloaded sensitive data onto a personal storage device. Bottom line, it is considered an innocent action when the person genuinely had no idea that their behavior could cause harm. Next are negligent actions. Let's first define the term negligence. It is the failure to exercise the level of care that a reasonable person would under similar circumstances. Negligence can result from a person's actions or from the failure to act when action is required. Therefore, negligent actions are committed by individuals who do not intend to cause harm but fail to follow rules or best practices, often due to laziness, overconfidence, or disregard. Examples under this category include poor password practices. This is when an employee uses password 123 or reuses the same password for multiple accounts because it's easier to remember, despite having been trained on strong password policies. Incorrect management of privileged user accounts. When a system administrator forgets to revoke access for a former employee or mistakenly grants excessive permissions, allowing unauthorized access that could result in data exposure. Unauthorized users having access to corporate devices. When an employee leaves their work phone or laptop at home and allows family members to use it, potentially exposing sensitive information. Ignoring software updates. When an employee skips important software updates despite repeated reminders, leaving the system vulnerable to known exploits. Bottom line, it is a negligent action when the person had the knowledge, training, or reminders but still failed to act responsibly. The last category is called malicious actions. These actions are carried out by individuals who are fully aware that what they are doing is wrong and intentionally seek to cause harm. Examples include an employee deliberately installs spyware on a company computer to steal data. A disgruntled former employee posts staff members' personal information and proprietary product recipes on the internet. And a bank official with insider access is either the perpetrator or part of a syndicate operating within the local banking system to illegally transfer or withdraw money. Bottom line, an action is considered malicious when it is done deliberately to harm the company, leak trade secrets, or misuse access for personal gain. Now that we've identified the types of actions that can lead to data breaches, let's talk about how organizations can stop insider threats before they cause serious damage. First, detect. Organizations must detect malicious, suspicious, or unusual activity on their networks. This includes real-time monitoring of user logins, knowing when, where, and how users access the corporate system. Second, investigate. Once detected, suspicious activity must be investigated immediately. Delaying the investigation could allow attackers to escalate their access and complete their objective. Third, prevent. If the activity is confirmed to be malicious or unauthorized, organizations must act quickly to block access, stop data breaches, and prevent further intrusion. Fourth, protect. Finally, organizations must protect users and data by enforcing clear security policies. All employees should understand the responsibilities, access limits, and the importance of safeguarding company information. In addition to detection, investigation, prevention, and protection, organizations should also consider the following measures. Increase employee awareness. Ensure that all employees understand the impact of their actions and how to avoid unintentional data loss. Regular training should be provided to reinforce best practices. Encrypt sensitive data. Keeping information secure through encryption can greatly reduce the risk of data breaches. Monitor data and behavior. Actively tracking computer usage and monitor user behavior can help detect unusual or risky activity before it escalates. Enforce accountability. Organizations may need to start holding employees accountable for consistently misunderstanding, misinterpreting, or neglecting established security policies and procedures. I hope this video has helped you understand the different types of insider threats and effective ways to stop them. If you found this content helpful, please like, comment, and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more informative videos. Thank you for watching.